Moore Show, brought to you by Hoover, the world's largest manufacturer of vacuum cleaners. You'll be happier with a Hoover. And speaking of happiness, here's Gary.
Thank you very much, Derby. I am happy because we arrived at our annual public service features. This is a feature to which I look forward with great joy. As I told you, it's only about 32 days now until Christmas, and it's time to think about Santa Claus. So every year, about a month in advance, we have the great joy of going around to the leading toy shops in New York City to see what's new for the youngsters. And as usual this year, the new crop of toys is just fantastic. If at this moment you are watching this show with a youngster by your side, I suggest that during the next 8 or 9 minutes you observe him very closely to see when his eyes light up. Maybe you can get a tip. We've got toys here today in all sizes, all prices, and all age groups. So let's start the parade of toys for Christmas 1953.
Whoa, George. I forgot I wasn't riding a horse.
Stop right there for a minute, will you, Ken? This is the most fabulous thing you ever saw in your life. This is called a power car. What'd you do, tear your coat?
Oh, it's a little thing. CBS will hear about it in the morning.
This is called a Power Car Junior, and it's probably as fabulous a toy as any child is ever going to have. It develops a speed, I believe, up to about 25 miles an hour. It says that you can use it in the home. This is if you have a particularly non-destructible home. But you can use it on the sidewalks and around. You don't need a license for it. It works on batteries. And, gee, I forgot who it's from. Hold the phone. Oh, this was loaned us by our good friends at Toy Guidance Council. It says for children 9 and up. That means up to my age, I guarantee you. What a wonderful toy. It comes from the Toy Guidance Council, and it sells for $168.
168.
Some terribly, terribly lucky child, but isn't it a fabulous toy? All right, sir, on your way. Remember I used to grunt and groan those Irish males? Pull your back out? Very well. Now then, let's see what we have. Let's see what else we have the boys like to play with. Durbin, will you come in, please? Why, George, that's very exciting. What is that you have, Durbin?
I couldn't get a thing to ride in on like that. I got to get this thing.
Well, it's a very handsome
Why
thing.
couldn't I have an automobile to come in on in place of pulling out this little thing here?
Well, you're not old enough for the other one yet. This is a clattergator. It comes also from the Toy Guidance Council. It has it's a pull block of toys. It's for children from 1 to 3. So, how much does it sell for, Dur, by the way?
I think these are 2 for 35 cents.
They're $2 a piece. And one of my neighbor kids had one of these things, and he just loved it. He was a little toddler, could hardly walk, but he had a big time with it. Thank you very much, Leroy. Now then, Denise, you're the doll department on the show. What do we feature in dolls this year?
Oh, Gary, this is a Harriet Hubbard Air doll. And this, I think this, if I was a girl, I mean a little girl, I would...
If you were a girl? Did something happen to you while I was gone?
No, I mean that...
I would be brokenhearted.
You see, this doll you can make up. I mean, it has in this kit here face powder, eyeshadow, rouge, lipstick, perfume, and eyebrow pencil. And you can make her up any way you like. And then you can take it off with the cream and the tissue.
And you can even curl her hair, huh?
And you can curl her hair. There's curlers, and you can give her a runny nose. I mean, make her nose red, like she has a cold.
Oh, how attractive.
No,
If we can get one now that has measles, we'll be all set. That's for $12 that sells, and is from the Toy Guidance Council and is considered to be the most beautiful doll available by the new manufacturers. That's very pretty. Thank you, Denise. Want to put it over there? Now then, Ken, what have you got from in the young man's department?
Well, Gary, I have some. Maybe I better go around on this side here. This is a little magic toy, and I guess it's...
Oh, this is one of the Schuko toys.
Schuko.
These are these fantastic German toys that are just now getting back to this country. These fine, fine mechanisms. What is the feature of this one?
This carries with it a magic whistle, and whenever you blow the magic whistle...
Well, show us.
It goes sort of...
Yes, the whistle's very pretty. What does the car do?
Both Oh, there it goes. Away we go.
Now, can you make it stop?
Yeah.
How about that? Careful, boy, careful. Save your strength, save your strength.
Stop me, Gary, stop.
Save your strength. That's from one of the Schuko toys from Nuremberg, Germany, and they're available in all the better toy shops, and they sell for $2.75 for kids 4.5 years old up to Ken's age. Now then, Durward, what have you got that's exciting? Well, Dur, it's very nice to see you. Who's that you brought with you?
This is a real live monkey, and this sells for $2,000.
Well, how about that? This is a monkey that moves like a live animal. This is also a Schuko toy. It sells from $4.50 to $15 according to the size. And it's also, huh? Your diction's improving. Thank you very much. You want to put Tricky Schuko right down there? He operates by the tail, by the way. You twist his tail and it makes him go. All right, Denise? All right, what is this?
Here are 2 books for little children, I imagine about 3, 4, 5, to learn how to snap snaps and zip zippers and buckles.
Oh, yeah, it's called All by Himself. This one is for boy, and it has a picture of a little boy putting his shorts on, and it has the actual snapping mechanism. And over here it has buttons, and it has zippers, all sewn into the book, because it's terribly important that the kids get something that they can actually play with. Here's a pocket with a handkerchief in it. Something the kids can play with so, rather than just turn it on and let it work by itself.
Shoelaces.
And there's also one for girls called All by Herself, and they sell for $2, also from the Toy Guidance Council. Now I want you to see the craziest thing you ever saw. This is my favorite, and I want to tell you in advance, that you don't have to get as fancy a layout as this. The board and all that hocus pocus doesn't come with it. But this is another Schuko, yes, it is a Schuko toy. It's called a Variento Wire Road Traffic Set. You don't need the board, all you need is the wires and the trucks. And this is the way they work. Let's watch this now. This one tried to go in the garage. You see what happens to it now. Crash! No. Well, they come in sets all the way from $7.50 up to $30 and are really just tremendous. They are called the Variento Wire Road Traffic Set from Schuko. And now, Ken, you bring your thing on very quickly, will you? This is a game that I encountered at a party the other day, or actually a couple of months ago. It's supposed to be for kids, but we grown-ups played with it all night. Ken, take off with the darts. Oh, got 2 at one. You try and do that. This guy's from Oklahoma. He can do it. But you try doing that yourself, boy, and you can sit all night there and not hit that thing, and it makes you furious. Thanks, Ken, very, very much.
You know, we've all laughed at cartoons about sweeping dirt under the rug to hide it, but really it's no laughing matter about how much dirt may be hiding in your rug right now. Now, for instance, look at this film. You see there on your screen? Those spaces there in the rug, we call those dirt gutters. Now, dirt gets ground down in there just from normal everyday use, and it gets locked in, and it cuts away at the fibers of your rug. And so much dirt can be held in a rug that the weight of the rug is doubled, and still the rug looks clean. Well, now what do you do about that? Tell you what you do. Very simple. All you have to do is use a Hoover, ladies, a Hoover triple action cleaner that does a complete 3-way cleaning job on your rugs. It does beating and sweeping and suction cleaning. Now, straight suction cleaners get only the surface dust, because you see, suction alone still leaves all that deep down dirt right where it was, down in your rug, and that's where it does its damage. But you see, a Hoover triple action cleaner beats as it sweeps, as it cleans. It gets out that dirt that's way down deep in your rug, and it does it all on a cushion of air. And that's why the Hoover makes your rugs last longer. Now, your Hoover dealer has an amazing demonstration he'd like to show you. I'd sure like for you to see it. It's a real eye-opener on this business of getting your rugs clean. And by the way, you'll see this very beautiful Model 62 Hoover. And more important, you'll see how it performs. Now, for a free trial, right in your own home, all you have to do is just call your Hoover dealer, or you can call the Hoover Company. It's easy to own a Hoover on convenient budget terms. Remember what I always say, you'll be much happier with a Hoover.
Now let me see. I see a very pretty little girl out there. How much time do we have, Shirley? Young lady, will you come up on our stage, please? It's a delightful little girl. I've just been looking at her. Yes, honey, that's right. She had some doubt when I said the pretty little girl. Wait till you see her. She should have no doubt. Come on up here, honey. Come on out in the middle of the stage. is your name, young lady?
Virginia Lake,
Virginia Lee? Where you from, Virginia?
Norfolk, Virginia.
You're from Norfolk, huh? You can sure tell it, too. You're very pretty. Now, look, out of all these toys that we showed you today, we're going to let you have your pick. Which one?
I like the monkey.
You like the monkey? What has happened to girls? You like the monkey? Well, by golly, you can have it. It's a shoot. You know how to work it? That's it. And pull down the tail, see, and the head goes up and down.
Squeeze his tummy.
Squeeze his tummy, too. You sure that's what you want?
Yes.
The doll doesn't appeal to you? All right, honey, you're more than welcome to it. We got 1 minute. Little boy on the end. Little boy with a... Yes, sir, you come up here on the stage right away. We've only got 1 minute. Now, hurry. Come up here on the stage. Boy, he's jumping over the furniture and everything to get here. Hello, Sonny, what's your name?
Roy Coulter.
Roy Coulter?
Leroy.
Leroy. Where are you from, Leroy?
South Carolina.
You, too, are from South Carolina. Out of all the toys that you saw today, what would you like to have?
I have a little car.
You want the little car? You don't want the big car that runs by the batteries?
No, I want that.
We thought this was going to cost us an awful lot. You understand how it works now?
Yeah.
All right, put it, let's get down here. Now blow into it real close, Leroy. Real close. Louder. There you go. Now catch it. Now blow into it, Leroy. Oh, excuse us. We were kind of carried away here. Until tomorrow, then, at the same time, speaking for Leroy and for the young lady from Norfolk, this is the Gary Moore saying bye-bye for the whole gang. Be very kind to each other, will you? And goodbye out there. Looky here. This is it. This is the new Hoover Steam and Dry Iron. Just feast your eyes on this, will you? It is lightweight, it is perfectly balanced, and it is the first truly all-purpose 2-in-1 iron. It changes instantly from dry to steam and back to dry again. Now, you look at the Hoover iron and you watch how easily it glides here. You see that steam? Now then, you can steam press and steam finish anything from men's heavy suits to sheer lingerie. Or you can flick the switch and you have got a dry iron for shirts and for sheets. Now, you simply set this easy-to-read dial for whatever fabric you're ironing. Flick the switch again, and you've got steam. Not only have you got it, but you have got it instantly. Now, this Hoover does a better job because only the Hoover is grooved like this to give an even spread of steam over the entire ironing surface. Now, remember, flick, it's a steam iron, and flick, now it's a dry iron. Ask to see the Hoover steam or dry iron at your favorite appliance store. It's the iron that you've been waiting for. Remember, you'll be happier with a Hoover.
This is the CBS Television Network.